Hey, what's up everyone? It's Duncan from Overland Journals. Today's video, I just got myself a little toy. I'm guilty of doing this too regularly. And it's a flashlight from a brand called OLight. And I just literally received it an hour before I started filming, so pretty excited. I have unboxed it, so there's not exactly an unboxing video, but I wanted to go through the product with you and share it with you in case, who knows, you might be looking for a flashlight. Alright, welcome back everyone. If you are new to my channel, please hit the subscription button and the notification bell. My channel is all about sharing my experiences in overlanding with the rest of the community, and I bring out a video every single week. At the end of this video, if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others who might find it useful as well. And if you've got questions or comments, leave them below. I'll also leave details of this product on our website, overland-journals.com. Go pay a visit there. I'll leave a lot of information there as well, a lot of content for everybody else. And if you'd like to receive our monthly newsletter, go sign up. And it's just all kinds of information relating to overlanding, particularly here in Australia and South Australia. Okay, so today's video, I needed a couple of flashlights. I keep a couple of flashlights in the 4B whenever we travel, and I kind of keep it strategically. So I have one or two inside within easy reach if I wanted a flashlight. At the back, when I open the back doors, there's a flashlight right there. So I've kept a couple of these inside the 4B whenever I need to use a flashlight, or if I'm going out onto the campsite at night for whatever reason, still got a flashlight. And initially when I bought these flashlights, I went cheap. Price was my primary criteria, and I based my purchase on price. Now they worked, they did work, so I got to give it that much. But the thing is, they didn't quite last as long. Well, I guess I got what I paid for, you could say. And it was time to get at least some good quality flashlights when I travel. And one of my friends kept talking of this brand called OLight. That's what it is, OLight. And by the way, I'm not sponsored by OLight. I paid out of my pocket for this product. But he talked very highly about OLight, and I thought, let me give it a shot. Went onto their website, checked out their product range, and I liked everything about what they were presenting. Their website itself was very professional. The website speaks a lot in my opinion, and the product range is pretty comprehensive as well. Now I needed two flashlights, two different types in terms of size and so on. They do have the two that I'm looking for, but I decided to buy one, give it a shot, because this is my very first time to deal with this brand. And I thought I'll try it and see, and if I like this and it works well for me, then I'll go for the second one, playing it safe, you could say. So I received this product, and I just got it, like I said, literally an hour before I started filming. And this is what this flashlight looks like. It's tiny. It's 6.3 centimeters in length and 2.1 centimeters in height. So this is perfect for what I was looking for. And it's got some cool features as well, which I'll touch on in a minute. And I'll actually do an actual test later today, and which will make its way to this video. When the sun goes down and it gets really dark, I want to go and see exactly how bright it is, or if it lives up to what the manufacturer is claiming it to do. It's a perfect size. It weighs only 51 grams. That's pretty nothing really. It's very featherweight. And why I wanted something small was I could have it in my pocket and not really feel it. When I go to sleep, I always keep a flashlight underneath the pillow. So if either myself or Johnny wants to step out of the swag in the evening, got a light right there. But I didn't want it too bulky because I feel it behind my head while I'm sleeping. So that kind of ticked all those boxes in terms of size. And then came the manufacturer's specifications for this product. So I'll read it out straight from the box. And what attracted me to this product was, when I was doing my research, was the maximum light intensity of this little bad boy is 1,000 lumens. Now it's got it's actually got 5 settings. So what it says is that in the lowest setting, I'll read this straight from the box, is what the manufacturer claims. In the lowest intensity setting, which is 0.5 lumens, the battery will stay charged, or will hold that charge for 8 days, or it'll last 8 days. That's what I'm trying to say here. In the lowest setting, 12 lumens, battery will go for 20 hours, and the throw of the light is 15 meters. On the medium setting, it'll give you 60 lumens of illumination. Battery will last 3 hours 40 minutes, and the light throw is 40 meters. On the high setting, it'll be 600 lumens. Battery will last approximately 1.5 hours, and the throw is 100 meters. And on the maximum setting, which they call the turbo setting, is 1,000 lumens. That's the max. Battery will last about 1.5 hours, and the throw is 1.5 meters. It is also 2 meters waterproof. Not that I think of having a flashlight going underwater, but who knows, there could be those out there who would need it or accidentally drop it into water. Up to 2 meters, it's waterproof. Also, they claim that if you drop this little thing from as high as 1.5 meters, it can take that quite easily. That's all pretty impressive. So it is an OLight, and the model, that OLight is the brand. The model is S1R Batton II. So I would think it's a sort of second generation. I would think so. It's S1R Batton II and OLight. So that's the product, that's the specifications, and that quite impressed me as far as the specs were concerned. So I went ahead and got it. Like I said, I'm yet to do a proper real life test, but so far so good. The product itself, I am quite impressed with the build quality. It feels solid. It is a metal casing as far as I can tell. So it feels solid, and there's no plasticky feel. I don't think it's plastic, and it feels nice in the hand. And I quite like that in any product. That touch tells you a lot about a product, and it feels solid. So I do like that. Now, what comes with the box? So I have unboxed it, as I said, just before I started doing this video. So in the box, you get the light. So you get the OLight flashlight. It also comes with a little pouch where you can store your OLight and other accessories in, and that pouch itself feels pretty good quality. It's a kind of like a suede kind of material they've done it out of, and it feels good quality. It feels nice to the touch. So that's a little pouch. Also, along with it comes this little strap. And what I do like, and when I say there's a lot of thought has gone into a product, what I do like is when you get these little straps, and you need to now hook it up to the product. It's always a mission, because the space allowed here is very tiny, and the space it's always a mission to try and get it through. And they have put a very thoughtful idea. They put a little pin on it. There you go. So there's a pin there, and all you do is push the pin through, and you can thread that through quite easily. There you go. That made life so much easier. Then after that, you just pull this little pin out. You don't need it anymore. And so that's done easily. As far as charging is concerned, they do send you this charge cable. It's a USB charge cable. And now, because this is waterproof, there's no place anywhere on this unit where you can plug in the charger. That would defeat the purpose if they're trying to keep it waterproof. All you do is plug the USB end of the cable into some sort of a source. So it could be a laptop, a power bank, or anything of that sort. And then just plug this in. And the other end is magnetic. So all you do is take this and put it together, and your charge happens. So that's pretty convenient, and I like that. And all these things, these little accessories that comes with it, the quality feels good. So I'm so far impressed with the product. I paid under $100, Australian that is. So it's not one of those products. It's not a price point that breaks the bank, but still I feel the quality. And I'll leave a link to where I got it. I actually got it from Amazon, so the link's in the description below or on our website. Go check it out. They also give you this pouch here, a little plastic container actually. So you can put two extra batteries in here if you did decide to buy extra batteries. Now, I'm not really going to bother with extra batteries going by the specifications. I think if I keep this on a full charge, it should last me a fair amount of time, or I can charge it on the go. So, but it is kind of thoughtful of them to give you this little container where you can put extra batteries. Now, talking of battery, before I could sort of see the light actually working, before you get it going, you need to open it out. And for storage purposes, they put this little protective piece. You got to take that out. And while I'm in there, here's what the battery looks like. So that's the battery. It's a 3.7 volt battery. And if you were to buy 500 milliamp hours, and if you were to buy extra batteries, then they would sit in this little plastic container like so. So you can put two. So in fact, you will then have 3 batteries in total. One that comes with the flashlight, as well as if you decide to buy 2. So the battery goes in here, put it all back together. And I have to keep saying, I feel the quality, which is pretty impressive. So there you go. So now it's ready to use. And this button here, this little button here, is your on-off button. That does on-off, as well as it does, it's through that button you get the various intensity settings. So there you go. So if I press it once, a quick press, it comes on, a quick press, it switches off. If I press it again, switch it on, and if I keep it pressed for 2 seconds, around about 2 seconds, the intensity increases. There you go. So pretty easy to use. Now you can use this as a flashlight, pretty straightforward. Also, you can use it as a headlamp. Now I've got a couple of headlamps in the 4B, but it's the ones those you got to strap around your head, and they work fine and they do the job. But what I don't like about them is that if I'm wearing a beanie, it's winter time, or if I'm wearing a cap, which I a lot of the time do, then I've got to put that strap around my cap or my beanie, and that doesn't sometimes quite work for me, or I feel a bit uncomfortable. This has given, they have a solution for this, so you get that little clip and then just clip it onto your cap any which way you want. There you go. And that pretty much does the job. And what is nice about this is, so I don't have to grab my headlamp if I want to have light on my head and my hands are free. All I do is take this out of my pocket or wherever I decide to store it, and then clip it onto my cap. Now, of course, if you're not one of those who wears caps, then of course it's not going to work. So that's pretty nifty. I like that idea. And also, the back of this flashlight is magnetic. It works for the charging system as well. But also the nice thing is, if you're, let's say, working under the bonnet of your vehicle, maybe you want to do some repair work or check into your bonnet and it's dark or anything else, as long as there's something metal, you can plunk it onto that and it'll stay there because it's quite a strong magnet. So that's pretty useful as well. The only thing you cannot do with this light is to adjust the width or the throw of the light. You cannot adjust it, but you know, that's not something I was looking for. It would be nice, but it's not something that I was looking for. So you cannot do that with this particular product in their range. So overall, so far I am pretty pleased with what I've received, but as they say, the proof is in the pudding. So I am going to go out. It's a bit daytime right now as I'm shooting this video. I am going to go out a little later in the day in the dark, and I'm going to see exactly how well this works, and I'll take you with me on that, so keep watching this video. Alright, so I've got the OLight clipped onto my cap. The sun's just set, so it's pretty dark out here. I've got the 4B's hood open, and the light is pretty bright. It illuminates a good portion of the engine bay, and with the main focus being around about sort of half a meter in diameter. And if I didn't want to have it in my cap like I've done right now, I can always use the magnet at the back to position it like so, or angle it like that depending on the shape of the bonnet, and it still works. My hands are free, I don't have anything on my head, I can do whatever I want to do. So yes, that's worked as well. And now let's go out, and we've got the parklands right in front of where I live, and let's go to the parklands and let's see how far this spreads. I am in the parklands right now, and it's pitch dark out here, and the flashlight is doing its job. It is pretty bright. It is a bit difficult for me to say exactly whether it spreads 145 meters as the manufacturer claims, but it is going a fair distance, and I think it's more than sufficient. When you're in a campsite and you want to get a good illumination done, this pretty much does its job. Alright, so that was the test I did with my little OLight, and I'm sure you saw the little various different settings I used while it's dark out there. And I am pretty impressed with this. I am. It is more than what I expected in terms of build quality as well as exactly how it does the job. So I am pretty pleased. So I probably will go and buy the second one I'm looking for. That's slightly bigger. It's more like a torch, which I will be buying in the next, I don't know, couple of weeks, I suppose. But for the moment, I'm very happy with this. I can chuck this anywhere I want, store it in my pocket, whatever. So I hope you found this video useful. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you've got more questions or comments, please leave them in the link below. And head on over to overlandjournals.com. I keep links to all the products and gear that we buy and we carry ourselves. There are links to Amazon on our website, so go check them out if you're interested. And if you'd like to receive our newsletter, please head on over to overlandjournals.com and sign up. Thanks for watching.